let's go ahead and get moving. So thanks for joining today. Let's start with our split foot stance, right foot forward, left foot back. And reach up, push up off the back toes, look up, get really long, and then send your hips back, lift the front toes, send your hands back. And let's repeat that a few times. And if you find that that reach feels really good, just hold it a little longer. And if you find that hinging back feels really good, hold it a little longer. We don't have to go at the same speed. Let's do one more on this side. Okay, switch legs. And let's reach up. And send the hips back. I've noticed I really love this after sitting for a long time, especially if I've been slouching, because then the whole front side of the body, especially even in the core and abs, it just starts to get short and tight. Last one on this side. Okay, let's come back to the center. A little more movement. So we're going to do some rotations through the hips and also use your brain a little bit. So arms out to the side. We're going to touch opposite foot and opposite hand. And now we're going to reach back, opposite foot and opposite hand. Yes, your foot is back there. But it's okay if you can't reach it. Just try to. Okay, now to really mess with your brain, we're going to do 2 in front and 2 in back. Here we go. 2 in front, 2 in back. And repeat it. Warming up the hips really well while making your brain work too. This is our last round right here. Okay, let's take slightly wide feet with toes pointed forward, so feet are parallel. Do some big inhales and exhales as we reach up. So reach up, big inhale, and big exhale as you fold. So a little decompression breathing here. Anytime we can do some deep breathing, it helps reduce stress. And they can be physical or mental stress. Sometimes our body can't even differentiate between the two. Stress sometimes is just stress. Okay, release the left hand and right hand goes up and over. And let's switch. Side to side, you can go at your own speed. If you want to hold it longer, that's great. All right, last one. Let's bring our feet together and do a little thoracic extension to try and open up the chest because we end up so closed when we sit a lot. So send the thumbs back, bend the knees a little bit here too, and maybe even look up a tiny bit, and then reach forward, pull your shoulder blades apart, round through your back. And let's repeat. If you find discomfort in your low back when you reach back, squeeze your glutes a little bit more, and that will usually stabilize your low back. A touch more. Last one, we're going to hold it back a little longer this time. Bend the knees a little bit more, and then reach your hands back and let your gaze move down. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then start to hinge from your hips. So keep the knees bent, push the hips back, keep the back straight until you feel your hamstrings. Once you feel your hamstrings, try and lift the sit bones a little bit more, and then use your glutes to stand you back up. Okay, shake the hands out. We're going to do that again. Interlace fingers behind the back, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Bend the knees, hinge from the hips till you feel your hamstrings, and then if you can, you reach your hands up off your back. And if your shoulder mobility doesn't allow you, that's fine. And then come all the way back up. Okay, shake it out, shake out the legs. Let's get into some neck and shoulders. So a few shoulder rolls. And the other way. Okay, now move shoulders so they're back kind of in line. They don't have to squeeze way back, just kind of right in the middle. Relax the hands and turn the palms forward. Make sure the knees are a little bit bent. And then let's go ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Okay, keep the left ear over the left shoulder and then turn the chin down towards your shoulder and back up. Now keep the chin down towards your shoulder, and now the chin moves up and down over the left shoulder. Okay, bring the head all the way back to the center. Relax again a little bit. And then we'll go back into that same stance that we started last time and take ear to shoulder, ear to right shoulder, and then do chin up and down. Or side to side. I don't really know what direction we're going, but chin forward and then chin down your shoulder. Okay, hold it at your shoulder, and then chin moves up and down over the shoulder. Okay, come back to the center, shake everything out. We're going to take hands behind the back of your head. So interlace your fingers. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and then push your head back into your hands. And then relax. And then push it back. And relax. When we push our head back, it activates the muscles in the back, which therefore relaxes the muscles in the front. So we're going to do the opposite here in a minute. Push back, hold longer this time. Take a deep breath or two. And then relax. Okay, let's let our shoulders just get loose again. And now we're going to do the opposite in front. If you wanted, you could even get next to a wall and push your head into the wall, or we'll use our hands. I guess you could have done that on the last one too. So hands on the front of your head, and then push your head forward, which will engage the muscles in front, and relax the ones in back, and then relax. And push for just 2 or 3 seconds. Let's do one more and hold it a little bit longer. 3, 2, 1, and release. And now relax the arms at your sides again. And then go ear to shoulder. See if it feels any different. And let's go chin to chest, up and down. Okay, let's go back to feet a little bit wide. Not super wide like we did earlier, just a little bit wide. And we're gonna do some more of those inhales to the sky and fold, because I want your head to get used to being below your heart before we do our next stretch on the head and neck. I don't want anybody to end up lightheaded. Let's do one more. This time we're gonna stay down. And interlace your fingers behind your head again and just try and relax here. And then swing a little bit side to side. And then release the arms and maybe grasp opposite elbows and do another swing. Let your head totally relax here. Now maybe shake it yes and no a few times. And then plant your hands on your shins and slowly walk yourself all the way back up to standing so nobody gets a massive head rush. And let's do a quick hip stretch. So let's go wide legs. Yeah, let's do that. Wide legs. And then turn to one side. Doesn't matter which, but the back foot's gonna stay open as the front foot moves forward. And then let's plant hands and then straighten the front leg. Just do a few of those, straighten and bend. And then lift hips and hold. Top hand can come to the top hip, roll your shoulder back. And then let's come up and turn the other way. So both feet forward, then the other foot points. Reach down to your thighs, straighten and bend. Okay, and then we'll try and hold straight. Hand to hip, roll the shoulder back. And hold there just a little bit longer. And then come all the way back up. Let's bring feet back in. And you guys are all done. Thanks for joining today. Have a great day.